Sure. Sure. Yes, sure. Very nice.
Slippy?
Sure. Hi.
Hi. Is that my thumb?
Yes, it's
That's my thumb.
Not a big boat. Bored with us already.
My thumb's in it again. Hi. Now we're saying goodbye.
This is all sea.
Did you see a seal? That's what's leaving, right? Going straight. Not bad. See the water moving? How the water's moving? Watch your step. It's rough.
Stop that. Singing the chicken.
Evie's all windswept and interesting.
Uh-huh. Perfect hairdo. Fashion station.
You okay? Yeah. Look at me. Awesome. Awesome. You okay? Yeah, they keep happening. There's this thing. What was that? Did we hit an iceberg? Okay. Gets blue here. Better? can you not see?
The sun's there, the hair's here.
You're windswept.
I can't see. I'm blind. Stop this. Ow!
That's a hell of a view. So you're not even puffed out. Your mum and I are nearly dead.
So you're just saying they want to know that information.
Are you ready for the hill?
I don't want to do the hill. You
Let's
were
do
saying
the
a
hill.
second ago you didn't want to do the hill.
We're going to do the hill. I've changed my mind.
You wanted to keep
I enjoy
up on the
you
hill.
suffering too much not to do the hill.
You're going to watch mother suffer. I'm going to say that here.
Anything could happen to
Mommy
you.
then.
Anything. You're in a strange place.
Look at this guy trying to get all nonchalant about it. Right, no problem. My points. Oh, yeah.
Look at this. It's very pretty, isn't it? What's that? Oh. You ready for the big hill?
Nah. I've seen it. Yeah, it's really pretty. You can go away from the hill now.
It probably looks prettier from here.
It has barriers around it. Yeah, your mom did say
Where?
See that you put it right down there.
Oh, I see them now. Eh? Didn't know it came right up. Can you? That might be alright. It might be nice.
Not right now,
taking photographs with my eyes closed.
Because you keep blinking. He looks so happy.
Obviously, the three in the house.
I'm going to film you two getting on the boat.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
This is something we watched and this guy calls everybody puppet. That's what they sound like to me.
Cornwall or?
What is it? Good morning. We're talking to pigeons. Hi.
Look, the captain's ready to sit in the I freak out on the inside. I've never been stronger with the people before.
So I can hear them.
Good morning. Look at this one. It's a caracata.
This is cross.
That one's called Snap.
That one's lovely.
Footed falcon. Oh, you're very cute. I like you.
Oh, they're gross. And the babies.
Oh, look at you.
That is cool. You shouting at us?
Bagels.
Bagels?
so heavy.
There's a red kite. He's massive. Really? Red kite? Hello. She's been displaying strange behaviour, according to that.
Shedding. There's a hawk over here. I need to find out. She's just called Doris.
Doris?
Here. Doris is a bit hot.
Doris is too warm.
Hello. The little tiny dude freaking out. There's a boy and a girl. Oren and Sierra. Look at the pictures of them. Look, there's a vulture called Bones.
Turkey vulture.
Whoa, dude.
They're tiny.
This is Spud. The one shining. That's really thick. Slightly freaked out.
American Kestrel.
I like Spud.
Spud's awesome.
See, I don't want to be attached to this. He sent me off.
The size of this guy.
Oh, it's a girl. He looks
Canada?
so grumpy.
He does look grumpy.
It looks like she's wearing boots. Little yellow boots. That's
Look at him.
adorable.
Female?
She was seized from her owner, being kept illegally and in unstable conditions. Authorities sought to rehome her and decided she should come here. She had major issues due to the conditions and her owner's lack of knowledge and experience. Feathers and beak required attention.
That's why you don't mind paying the money for these places, because they're really helping.
And she still needs to be
She's beautiful.
become used
This
to
one's
it.
really freaking me out.
He's very grumpy.
He wants to eat me.
Look
She
at
came
her.
here in 2018.
Little things is not happy. It's
What are you looking for, Ed?
like you people aren't feeding me. Why are you not feeding me?
Scout.
You're beautiful. You big fluffy legs. Why are people staring at us? That's when he started. Is there anything in there? Oh, there's a big.
There's plenty of shade.
This is toothless.
Aristoc,
She's all
Normandy.
Yeah. This is a big thing on your face. It's a big one. It's strength. I think I caught a thing.
Jerry. Jerry.
This is Jerry.
So, Briar Falcon
Jerry.
and a Saker Falcon had a baby, and this is Jerry.
Really?
Jerry, let's see.
It's a hybrid? Whoa.
Really? He's old man.
Little guy over there freaking out.
It just means you're less important than my birds, but don't feel hard done by. It's the exact same for my own kids, believe it or not. So if you are lucky enough that a bird lands in that barrier in front of you, an empty space and a bench next to you runs through your feet, please, no matter how cute and cuddly that bird may look, do not be tempted to put your hand out and try and give it a little clap. They are very well mannered at the end of the day, and what they're going to do is greet you with a lovely handshake, because it is only polite. But they do have sharp talons in the end of their toes, so you'd end up with some free acupuncture, so we want to try and avoid that at all costs. Now, depending on birds that we are flying this morning, some may use these perches just at the back there, and with that, that means we have no say over the way and angle that these birds go to those perches. So some of them can fly over the top of your heads, so if you do have a fear of birds, you do realise you're at a bird of prey centre, don't you? Yeah, fantastic. So with that being said, we do ask that you remain seated at all times. Please keep your hands down, no sudden movements or loud noises, please, especially with the birds flying over the top of your heads. You can believe it or not, they are a member of the falcon family. They look nothing like a falcon, they act nothing like a falcon. When we think of falcons, we think of peregrines stooping down from thousands of feet at 242 miles per hour. This bird here doesn't want to even get forced behaviour for a caracara to run around the ground, and their Latin name explains this. Her Latin name is Falcovenus australis. Falcovenus is Latin for the falcon that runs, and australis is south or southern. So she is the southern falcon that runs. They are very intellectual. They are smart, and with that they need enrichment, attention and things like that. So this is why we give Delta toys, puzzles. She's got to figure out how to get the food out of it, keeps her mind at ease, because unfortunately Delta here hasn't had the best start in life. Here in the UK there are no licences needed to own birds of prey. Anybody can own one, and with that, Delta's first owner did not know what they were doing. And unfortunately now, Delta suffers from a few problems, and one of them is her mental health. She suffers from really bad mental health, and her coping mechanism of that is to bite her own feathers. You will see when she runs around, she's got feathers missing there. They are all grown back in. She doesn't pluck them, she bites them. And this is just her coping mechanism, something we've had to work really hard with her. And she'll grow all these feathers in. She'll look absolutely fantastic, but she just goes through this phase every year of doing so. But when she first arrived at the centre, what she tried to do was try to get our attention. What this bird had not got was attention in a previous place. And to get that attention, what this bird was doing was throwing herself around in the aviary, and she was lying on her back and screaming. With that, that's the only time people would go and have a look at her, give her any attention and see what was going on. Now, that bird figured out that if she wanted attention, she'd done that behaviour to keep getting it. So it's exactly like a baby crying. A baby cries, mum and dad goes and picks it up, and with that, give it a little cuddle, baby stops crying. Doesn't take that young infant long to figure out if it cries, mum and dad will keep doing that. So it's going to keep crying because it's getting the attention that it wants. So to get that behaviour out of Delta, we gave her no attention whatsoever, and with that, it worked absolutely brilliantly. But the other unusual behaviour with Delta was the fact that she can be quite intimidating. And what she'd done is she'd worked with inexperienced handlers. So these are...
This is Jess. She is our female northern goshawk. And being a northern goshawk, she is found across the northern hemisphere, which includes Europe, North America, Canada, and of course the UK. She is one of our two true hawks in the UK. You have goshawk and the sparrowhawk, which is their smaller cousin. We have a little musket, a male sparrowhawk, in the centre. Now, it's not really a bird that you would see on demonstration, never mind a female of the species. They are very highly strung, very temperamental, and they don't really do well in front of large crowds. They're highly elusive, and so she's very possibly the only female on demonstration in the UK. Now, with this highly strung nature, it can make her pretty difficult to work with. She's in a bad mood this morning, so she's going to redeem herself before she puts me in a bad mood. Isn't that right? Now, she's quite bossy, and one of the ways that this can affect the relationship you have with your goshawk is they're usually better suited to one-on-one hunting birds, which Jess is a retired hunting bird. She was retired in 2019, and any animal on this list was deemed vermin. And next to it they had a price. So if you took a body of one of these animals back to your local parish, your hand would be laced with silver. Very popular for people who had nothing. So by the late 1800s, the goshawk was completely extinct in the UK, and this continued right on until the 1970s, where they used German and Polish birds to reintroduce these guys. And it was because the British Falconers Club that this happened. They approached the government and asked if they could bring them back, and that is exactly what they did. The government said, you buy a bird, we'll buy a bird, you train them both. And the bird with 3 consecutive kills or more had a 95% chance of survival, and that bird could be released because that's higher than a wild-born bird. Now, I've still got a little bit of chat to do. I'm going to bring Jess in because you may have noticed she's got her mouth open. That's called gaping. Essentially, it's just a bit too hot, too clammy in here for her, and she's nearly finished her flying food anyway, so I'm just going to give the rest of the talk with her on my glove, just so she doesn't get any stroke. Alright, so this is higher than a wild-born bird, that 95% chance of survival. And with those releases into the wild, we now have over 1,200 breeding pairs up and down the country, which is absolutely fantastic, and it's been very, very successful. Indeed, we're hoping that they will cull the grey squirrel population naturally, and we won't have to do it anymore. Isn't that right? Now, with their hunting style, if you paid attention to the way that Jess flew, she's got short, broad wings and a very long tail. Her tail is mid-molt right now, so it doesn't look its best, but there's nothing wrong with it. She's just thrown in some nice new
way, or it turns into a gremlin. Well, this is my mogwai, and she turns into a gremlin, but she turns into a gremlin in a completely different way. She feeds off of love. So whatever you do not go, oh, when she comes out of the box, because what she'll do is she'll single you out and she's going to eat you. And tomorrow she's going to be double the size she already is. There's been lots of recent reports of people going missing round about Loch Lomond. It's because of all visited here and it went, oh. So let's see if you can do what you're meant to do. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. See, there's always people. You're well fed every single day, aren't you, Ruff? So Ruff here is our burrowing owl. Burrowing owls are a close relation to our little owl here in the UK. And this little species of owl is found in North and South America, and they are also found in southern Canada, where they are classed as an endangered species because there's less than 1,000 of them left in the wild. Now, for this species to survive, they've had to form an absolutely amazing relationship with another little animal, which helps both of them. This is something that we call a symbiotic relationship. And what burrowing owls have formed a symbiotic relationship with is prairie dogs. Now, if you don't know what a prairie dog is, just think of a big fat hamster. And with that, prairie dogs are absolutely brilliant at digging burrows in the ground. But eyesight-wise, from distance they can't spot things very well. So trying to spot predators is very, very hard for them. These guys up close, their eyesight is terrible. Owls can't see their own feet, but at distance they have great eyesight. So basically, the owls will go on sentry duty and they will look out for predators to help both families. And for doing that, the prairie dogs give them disused prairie dog burrows to live in.
As the smallest bird that we fly here at the centre, he weighs 98 grams a day. He is an American kestrel, which of course means that he is from America. He is found across North and South America, and if they're in the south, they stay there. If they are up north, they will migrate down to the south for the winter, because it's much cooler up there. So they do prefer that warmer climate. Of them. This is something really quite incredible for such a small species. He has more predators to worry about. He's also got a faster metabolism, and therefore he's got to eat more, which means he's got to be a better hunter. And that means that the American kestrel is quite good at survival of the fittest. This is shown in this population because they wouldn't be in the numbers that they are if they weren't great breeders and great at breeding their young, or that they weren't great hunters. So this is Falco spiraeus. He is the sparrow falcon because he has a favourite dinner, and that favourite dinner is indeed sparrows. He's a garden bird specialist. What have you seen? Do you want to come over here? Because you're about as much use as the chocolate teapot at hunting. Come on. The only thing that Scully has ever hunted is a leaf. And even that he didn't catch very well. Whereas some of our other birds are much more adept. Our little common kestrel, he is very good at hunting. We don't like when he does it, and he doesn't know how to give it back, but hey ho. So this little guy, if he were in the wild, would be all about garden birds. He would also eat small rodents, mice, voles, shrews.
Hi.
Esse quadro você deve ter comprado.
Hello. Where? Oh yeah. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. We were right there. It's so massive, isn't it? Leave them.
It's Loch Lomond tours again. What was that wee gift shop? You want to go look?
I'm going to take a wee down that street. See what the man and the non-puppy did.
There's more beach there.
Plenty.
So the people live in these? You think?
Yeah, it says it's residents, it's people here a long time. Look at this, you know.
No.
Keep off the grass.
Wonder how they feel about everybody. What's that? Yeah. Oh, I can see it.
Assalamu alaikum.
Hi.
No.
You see it? She's raging.
Wow, good morning, sir. What beautiful flowers you have.
I am very surprised they're beautiful because on Sunday 5,000 dogs urinate on them.
What?
Yes,
He's taking the pee out of them. 5,000 dogs. That's brilliant. That's somebody who's fed up with tourists.
Yeah. This is his home. People want to take pictures.
That was worth the drive.
I was going to say, even though we may not take my photograph.
These are awesome houses. It is very touristy. Look at that. War Memorial, is it? There's more of your Coos.
Library and reading room. You can see the places that we walk through.
You want to go down that way?
Down there, so like a wee
Let's go this way.
oh dear. That's our future even.
I really hope it is.
You just want to go look?
Oh, we'll take a wee photo through. We really didn't want to go this place.
You think it's pretty, Evie?
This dude was a shepherd for 50 years.
Really? McLeod. The shores of Loch Lomond. Very pretty.
I'll go back and see the grandma's man.
Yeah, he was awesome.
He was fantastic. The girl didn't really know what to do. She was like, oh, okay.
He was like the dude out of Jurassic Park, wasn't he?
That's what he is. That's what it is.
Oh, we saw that. We were on that road. Could be that. It's beautiful.
Imposing on you anything that you don't want to do. So, no, I know that. So my advice is that just put it to one side. I would honestly know because the group was sort of trying to keep it straight. We only had 4 people in terms of the organisation. Not this. Are very mindful of the contribution that how you can show that. Okay? And
That's what there is. We came past here. It's pretty. Just gonna walk around it a bit. Maybe the view from here.
And then there's the guy that built it.
It's very, very pretty.
Drowned in a hunting expedition in the sea. So that it's in memory.
Mm. It's beautiful.
Yeah. By bonny banks and by bonny braes.
Yeah.
Rien met me niet gemaakt.
He's not in yet. Yep. Go on. Throw into the bush, deep into the bush. Is that as far as you're going? Yep, he's good in. What do you think of them? Aren't they? Look at his horn. Yeah, I hope so. There's another one way down there. She got it? She's got the food.
Great man. He was late. I think this one's a bit.
Do you want to have a crack, Amy?
I've already said that one. It licked my hand.
Did it? Cow drill.
We'll go find somewhere to wash it off.
Hello. Do you want to eat my phone? Hello. He's like, I'm not going to bother with you. You don't have food. He has what?
Tongue like a cat.
Is it rough?
Yeah.
Is it?
There you go. We did the Coos.
Well, I'd say if you waited 10, 20 minutes, you'd be able to get another bag of food.
I hope we maybe done though. Kind of filled them to pieces. It's 3 bags of food.
That was good crack.
Oh, please yourself. Easy.
I think it looks good in me.
Oh, can you be late in about? The back and then the hair. Thanks for doing that.
Loch house over there.
I like this side. So just be like, yep, let's get over there.
Well, they're getting out of the way.